I had no intention on making this a whole nother AI video this week.
A likely story.
But what I got to show you right now is incredible. I'm always looking for ways to save you some time while you're creating your content and ways for you to just big up your skills quicker so that you can get to where you got to get. Because I'm still going to keep harping on you about this 100 video thing.
100.
And I'm just not talking out of the side of my neck. I have 1,100 videos. So I'm sorry. I'm going to keep harping on it. Let's jump over here real quick. Google has been pumping out stuff this week, and this is Gemini Advanced Deep Research. This is kind of clever. So let me show you something. I'm going to just use this built-in prompt because it matches this channel, but it says research creator trends. Now you can search all myriad sorts of things, and I'll show you one that I ran earlier so you can see what happens. But we're just going to use their default one. Make sure that you have deep research turned on and just go ahead and click that. And it's going to say just a second. Now, what this thing does is first it builds a plan of action to research, right? So it's going to identify a bunch of research websites, then it's going to analyze those results, and then it's going to create a report, and then that report is going to be ready for you in a few minutes. If at any given point you want to edit this plan, you can click on edit plan, and then you can, go in here and make some changes, okay? But we're going to skip that. See if I can go back to this one. Actually, will it let me do that? Let me see if I can cancel this. No, it might not let me go back. So what I'm going to do is just make a new chat and then hit this again, give it a second. And what I'm going to do this time is go ahead and process it, not edit it. What you would have done in the edit section is you would have prompted some other things you wanted to add to this report, but I want to leave it as is because I just want you to see how good it is. So I'm going to just press start the research. And again, it's going to follow the edit plan that it gave us a second ago. So it wants to understand the creator economy. It's going to do initial search focus. It'll begin by searching terms like creator economy report for 2023 and 2024, future of the creator economy. This should give me a good starting point. Now, what's cool is like, if I'm going to edit mine, I'm not really talking about the creator economy per se. I would be asking them more like research trends for YouTube, but we'll save that for a different video. Anyway, so this is, look at where it's grabbing all of this info from. Like it has a whole set of resources. What's really cool is that it's giving you the resources. It's talking about market growth projections, shifts in content preferences. Interesting, the notice shift in content creation will be written content like emails and newsletters gaining prominence over short form videos. I see this. The reason why I see this is short form videos lack any depth. And you can tell me in the comments if you find this to be true. Somebody will be making a short and they're kind of delivering some information, but when it's done, you're sort of left not satisfied. Imagine going to Costco and they give you a sample of a really epic brownie, and then you're like, I kind of want to go back and get 8 more samples. That's the problem to me with short form video. And I do it, but it's good for discovering your channel. It's not good for really growing your channel, but that's a whole different conversation. Anyway, it's talking about key trends for 25. Looking ahead, several key trends are emerging. These include increasing integration of AI content to and content creation and analysis, which we're doing right now. Rise of social commerce. This is going to be big. Social shopping is going to come up. Just make sure you got the right thing to socially sell. Focus on community building, always what I do. And defining experiences, offline experiences for creators. And as you know, I've been doing a bunch of events like Creator Camp and Podcast Movement, what I'm going to next week. NAB, which I'm going to next week. The week after, so forth, sorting, etc. So again, it's going through, it's looking in all of the research websites. It is researching 76 websites. It's talking about the ideas versus virtual versus human creators. It's talking about TikTok's uncertain future, exploring some of the new avenues that are available. It's going to research some more things in here. And man, it's pulling up a lot of sites. So now it's getting to regulatory landscapes and platform changes, diverse educational content, always what I'm about, next steps in research. And now it's going into some more websites. It's talking about professionalism, AI integration and long form content. Now it's finalizing this research. Now over here, you'll notice it's already moved over to analyzing the results, which is clever. Like this is cool. So now it's thinking. And if you've noticed the last couple of models that come out in AI, have been what we call deep thinking models. Now, instead of just spewing the content that it found before, in previous models, they would just search the information, compile it together, and not really think about it. The newer models actually process that information more than just spewing out what it's already found. So popping over here again, here is a long, detailed report for you to check out. And, one of the triggers of AI for people is that, AI hallucinates. Well, this time it's pulling real sources. They're cited in here, so you can click on it and go to those pages and read deeper if you wish. But it's actually pulling real information. And, sometimes we get information and we don't agree with it. That's okay. 9 times out of 10, you don't agree with it because you don't want to do what it's telling you to do, but it's been researched. It's probably right. Not always, but probably. Okay. So it's going in here. It's giving you this full report. You can save this report as a document. You can go through here, grok what you want. This will give you some good ideas to go ahead and make a YouTube script out of this. These are all of the sources, all 76 sources. Imagine, here's a cool source, the FTC endorsement guidelines. So when you make a sponsored video, people are forever breaking this. You should definitely follow this if you make any type of sponsored video content. But there you go. So it goes in and it's just giving you all these places where it's pulling these things from. When you're done, you can click on the thoughts and it's going to give you like a brief synopsis of what it thinks about. But here is the clutch moment coming here. Number one, you can come here and ask it questions, right? But the other thing that you can do, and this is one of my favorites, is you can click on this little blue checkbox here and go down and say, generate an audio overview. So it's going to put together an audio overview for you, and it only takes a couple of minutes. But as it does this, it's going to leave it open. So if you want, you can leave and come back. The other thing you can do is you can ask questions down here. But a lot of things, I just been reading through this while it's making the report. So I'm going to show you one that I already did while this one's finished what's going on. Okay. So if I click on my menu here and go to this one, I did this earlier. I had to do camera recommendations for first-time content creators. That was my prompt. And then if I play this, make sure my audio is up.
All right, so you're ready to jump into the world of content creation, huh? And the camera, well, it's the heart of it all.
Definitely, yeah.
I get that. And that's why we're here today on this deep dive. We're going to break down all the camera options out there, especially for beginners. Cut through all the jargon and get you confident in creating
I think that's a great approach.
And to do this, we've dug into a ton of articles and we're ready to share what we found.
Awesome.
So first things first, the camera you already have right in your pocket, probably your smartphone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Look at that. I mean, listen, this is nothing that I wouldn't have told you. Start with your smartphone. But to me, it's just really good. And one of the things you could do with this is you could, again, similar to Notebook LM, but this is a little bit different in the sense that it's just going to go out and do deep research on the topic. So you could ask it all myriad sorts of things. But I think this is another way for you to just get a bunch of information in your head. So you can share this conversation. You can download this conversation. Let me see what happens when I press share. It's going to create a link, and I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to be sure to put this in the description so that you can check it out. But this deep research thing right here is incredible. So let's see if it's finished our influencer marketing strategy. It is still generating that audio. But I just wanted to remind you that once you're here, if you want, you can, where was it? You click on the guy here. You can get back to your article if you want. Oh, where did I see that? Nope. Oh, there it is. Right above it, there's the open button. So when you come to the audio, generated audio, you scroll up a little bit and you'll see the open. So this will pull out that report. And there's just such good stuff in here. Like, if you want to sit here and read through this report again, maybe with the audio that I share, I'll see if I can also share this. But actually what I can do is export this to a Google Doc, in which case I can give you the link to the article so that you can read it in the Google Doc and just, you'll get a chance to see like how good it really is. So if you're looking for a way to just bless yourself up on some skills, research a topic for a video you want to make, teach yourself round about anything, plan for a trip, like the whole 9 yards. You could just come in here and check out Google Deep Research. You could even just be trying to find the best price on, hotels in a particular location. Like, these are the things that are available to you. It looks like it's done, and it's almost finished twirling over here. I saw the little red dot, so that made me think that it was done. But let's give this a listen real quick.
All right, welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to be digging into the creator economy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You sent over some really interesting research about it, and I think there's a lot here that's going to help people understand what's really happening in this whole world of people making content online.
For sure. I mean, we're going to be looking at just how much this thing's grown.
I find it interesting that it always starts out and tells you what it's going to tell you, which is kind of a proper thing to do. But sorry,
we're talking.
I would skip that part because you kind of just want to get to where you want. So you might have to find out where it starts. Let's try this.
Like $50.1 billion coming from North America.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a good spot.
That are between 143 billion and 191.55 billion globally in 2024.
Yeah. I mean, it's massive. And
a good chunk of that is in the U.S., right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. North America and particularly the U.S. Are really driving a lot of this growth. We're talking like $50.1 billion coming from North America.
Wow.
Yeah. But
so what's interesting here, and again, this one is good. It's a little bit different from what I showed you in Notebook LM the other day because you can't ask it questions by interrupting it, but you could absolutely sit here and type more. So let's try a question here. Give some further and detailed insights on YouTube specifically. Dang, I am horrible typist, bro. That's okay. It knows what you're typing, even if you're like me and you can't type. So let's press go, see what it does. And again, the deep thinking models are so much different from the let me just spew what I copied from the internet 2 years ago models. I'm really loving the deep research models on this, deep research models on Perplexity, and on the new Sonnet from Claude, and on the new GPT 4.5. So very interesting models to check out. But, I think the thing that Google has a huge advantage is because they have been the search engine aggregators for so long, they have so much information that they can use. So I find this very interesting. You could even have it do deep research on yourself and see what's out there. If you're trying to build a brand, see what customers are asking about you, things of that nature. So there's a lot of practicality in this. I like this little twirly thing. I wish it was starting to spew a little bit so you can see what it's doing. But let's give this a quick gander real fast once it finishes twirlating. But it says YouTube is a central platform for the creator economy, boasting massive global user base and diverse community of content creators in 2025. YouTube has over 2.5 billion monthly active users, making it a prime platform for brands seeking extensive audience reach. The number of YouTube creators worldwide has grown to 65.3 million, plus you, and up from 61.8 million at the start of 2024. I've been telling people this is growing, and the crazy part, a large portion of this has been people over 40, which is massive. So if you go to learn more, it gives you where the sources came from. If you want to go deeper and see for yourself that it is not hallucinating any of this, this literally pulled this information and put it together from a bunch of sites, and you'll see by the little marks there, footnotes, they're giving you the actual sources. So it goes in. Monetization strategies are right here. Ad revenue, channel memberships, super chat, stickers. So let's go give it one more thing. What would be your... Sorry, I type when I talk. Suggestions for a growing? Let's say beginning. Now, I just thought of something as I'm doing this, and this is one thing I really love about the whole AI situation. Let me go ahead and let this go because it's in deep research mode. What I probably should have done at that moment temporarily was flick off the deep research. But here's something that I just thought of. Well, that's going to spar for a minute. Here's something that I just thought of that might be a really cool way to try this. Have it generate you this report. Take that report, save it as a document, feed that document back into one of the speed models, the more generative models, right? And have it generate you a plan based off of the data that is pulled from one of these deep researches. That could present some interesting results, like the ability for Doc to learn how to speak. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, here's some simple suggestions for beginning creators to increase audience engagement on YouTube. Optimize video descriptions and SEO. I love when it tells you stuff that I've been telling you. Okay. Engage with your influencer followers if acceptable. If you're collaborating with other influencers, which I always tell you, monitor the comments on their videos and audience reactions. Respond to comments, answer questions, and show appreciation for viewer interaction. Family, especially my LGL insiders, especially the members of this channel. How many times have I said, be a good citizen of YouTube and YouTube will bless you? Go to other content creators, leave good, engaging comments on their videos. Answer questions on their videos if you have those skills. Show that you want to be a good member of the creator economy. Don't just take. Put my video, make my stuff, make my views, make my stuff. You have to be a part of this as a global creator community. You got to be one of that 65.8 billion. I love it. This thing is just telling you facts, bro. Repurpose your content. Take long form YouTube videos, create shorter clips on other platforms like Instagram, Reels, TikTok. Turn in some key insights into GIF images for other platforms like Twitter and Facebook to extend your reach. Also very good. Add custom hyperlinks. Yes, docrock.live. That is a custom hyperlink. And coupon codes if applicable. If you're promoting a product, inside trackable hyperlinks with exclusive coupons to your video in your video descriptions. Encourage viewers to take action. Allows you to measure the effectiveness of your promotion. I really should learn how to talk. Experiment with YouTube Shorts and live streaming. Use live streams for real-time interaction with your audience, such as Q&A sessions every Saturday on this channel. And then identify your target audience. I've been saying that. Use YouTube analytics to understand your demographics of your audience, age, gender, location, type of content they prefer, how-to tutorials, expert tips. Tailor your future content to align with these preferences. Study your competitors. Optimize titles and thumbnails. Yes. Maintain cohesive channel aesthetic. Yes, I just told somebody the other day we need to bless up their thumbnails and make them all match a little bit better. Provide value for your audience, always first and foremost, and track your performance. This is good. So again, I want you to, if you have this available to you, go and play with this deep research model. I do believe, and let me just check, some of the other models are coming out with this, but I don't think they give you the overview. Let me peek at chat because they just released some new stuff too. In chat, the closest thing to that would be come over here and use the O1 that uses advanced reasoning. And now you see they have a deep research section as well. I'll go play with this live in another video. I don't want to make this video too long, but if you like this video, click the subscribe button so you can see me do this deep research on the chat model. We'll go and try it again with Chad. That's what I call it. But I just want you to go out there and make the best of this stuff. Like, these tools are here to help you. I know there's a lot of hand wringing, whining, scratching, and crying about what AI is doing and what it's not doing. And let those people do what they need to do. I don't want you to get scared or you to get in some way where you just, miss this opportunity, man. This opportunity is massive. I saw 4 different creators saying the same thing I said yesterday. Like, there's no better time than right now to be a creator. Because in the past, if you wanted to do this level of research for anything that you were making a video on, you had to do this research yourself. And before, we didn't even have the internet to do some of this research. We had to go out and get magazines and articles and Nexus and Lexus and things of this nature, not the car, to go out and find these things. So these tools they're crushing, bro. The tools are absolutely crushing. I just wanted to do another one real quick. I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, please pop that like button. Please hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button so you can know when I make another one of these videos. And right about now, that algo fixing to show you another video they think you should watch, and I agree with them.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver.